Properties of nonmetals. Nonmetals are elements that don't have the properties of metals. There are different ways to classify nonmetals depending on their properties. 26 elements on the periodic table are normally classified as nonmetals, and they are on the right side of the table. Metalloids are elements that have characteristics of both metals and solid nonmetals. Sometimes some of the 6 metalloid elements, boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, and tellurium, are classified as nonmetals, to make a total of 32 nonmetal metalloids. There are 86 metal elements. There are a total of 118 elements, but all elements with a greater atomic number than uranium have been created in laboratories. Metals are all solids at room temperature, except for mercury, which is a liquid. Nonmetals can be any of the 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, or gas. Most nonmetals are gases like oxygen, nitrogen, helium, and hydrogen. The only one that is a liquid at room temperature is bromine. Solid nonmetals all have a definite shape and volume. The 6 solid nonmetals and 7 metalloids, which are marked by asterisks, at room temperature are boron, carbon, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, germanium, arsenic, selenium, antimony, tellurium, polonium, astatine, and atenosine. A liquid nonmetal does not have a definite shape, but it does have a definite volume. As we said earlier, the only liquid nonmetal at room temperature is bromine. Gaseous nonmetals do not have a definite shape or volume. There are 12 gases. The 7 noble gases, marked with an asterisk, do not react with any element. So we have hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, chlorine, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, and oganesson. Nonmetals are identified by several physical properties that are also used to describe metals, but they are very different. Luster. Nonmetals are dull. Metals are shiny. Melting points. Nonmetals have low melting points. Metals have high melting points. Malleability. Nonmetals cannot be hammered into thin sheets. They are brittle and break when struck. Metals are very malleable. Ductility. Nonmetals cannot be drawn into wires. Metals can be drawn into wires. Continuing the physical properties. Sonority. Nonmetals do not ring when struck. Metals ring when struck. Electrical conductivity. Nonmetals do not conduct electricity. Metals are excellent conductors of electricity. Heat conductivity. Nonmetals are poor conductors of heat and are excellent insulators. Metals are excellent conductors of heat. And strength. Nonmetals are not very strong and they are soft. Metals are very strong and hard. Chemical properties of nonmetals. Nonmetals react with metals and attract electrons from metals. They hold on to their electrons very strongly. They are smaller than metal atoms. They don't react with water, but some react very strongly with the air. For example, phosphorus is stored in water, but reacts with air, catching fire. And they will react with oxygen to form oxides.